Will Smith is in a bad light after the unfortunate incident at the 94th Academy Awards, and it all revolves around Jada Smith being a manipulative and destructive person. But where did all of this discussion originate? Is there anything Jaden Smith has said about his mother being toxic and manipulative? As you may know, Jada has always been candid about her and Will's relationship problems. She even invited Will onto her show to voice their concerns about their marriage on the Red Table Conversation. Those sessions and their entire marriage, according to fans, demonstrated how manipulative and toxic Jada has always been. But how does Jaden, their kid, feel about it all? Unlike Willow Smith, Jaden has always kept a low profile regarding Will and Jada's relationship. He barely mentions them at all, and there are only a few times when he mentions their relationship. Jaden was just 11 years old when he appeared on The Late Show to discuss his growing career and relationship with his parents. While he acknowledged Will's assistance in his budding career, Jaden claimed he was more of a mama's boy. On the broadcast, he stated, he has a thing for her. I think I'm a mama's boy more than I good dad's boy because my dad, when we're shooting movies, he will just push me to the edge of death. Which good dad would push their son off a cliff into the Grand Canyon? Will Smith. Just kidding? Okay. Although Jada rarely speaks about his parents' relationship, fans have always pointed out that their unconventional marriage significantly impacts him. And we have to admit that the connection has been something special from the start. You might be curious as to how the two met. Their romance began when they met on the set of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. On an episode of her Red Table Talk podcast, Jada said that she auditioned for a position on the popular program, but was turned down because the producers thought she was too short. Will's rendition of the story was also slightly different. He stated that he had missed his chance to connect with Jada at a different world in the first instance, while still married to Shuri, an actress and producer. Jada became his new lover after he had a divorce. Now is the time to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that already. Also, Will finally talked about his romance in an interview with Gentleman's Quarterly. He highlighted a topic Jada has discussed openly on her show, Red Table Talk, implying that she doesn't always agree with the conventional standards placed on marriage. According to Will, Jada was never a classic marital conformist because she had family members who had non-traditional relationships. Jada's upbringing was vastly different from his, and their disparities resulted in constant debates about what a great partnership should entail. For instance, what is the best method for a couple to interact? Could this be the source of all the turbulence in their relationship? Were her unconventional views on marriage the reason she separated from Will and had an affair with August? More on that down the video, because fans have long said that the marriage is unhealthy and that Jada is manipulative. The event at the Oscars has confirmed this. The most confused we ever get is when we're trying to convince our heads of something our heart knows is a lie. Karen Marie moaning. According to fans, Will's reaction after Chris made the joke about Jada was a strong indication that Jada had manipulated him because he seemed okay and even smiled at the joke before he got up and went right for Chris when Jada rolled her eyes. Maybe after the eye-rolling thing, Will felt a bit of pressure that he had to do something to please his wife, causing his action. Will's mental health was also called into question after he laughed at Chris's joke, to becoming enraged, crying, and then comparing himself to God and a conduit of love, all in a few minutes, which was mercurial. But Jaden didn't see anything amiss because he tweeted, and that's how we do it. Shortly after the Oscars broadcast, the internet was ablaze with claims that Jada's deception and toxicity had gone so deep that even Jaden couldn't see it. In 2013, fans also said that Jada was manipulative because she was the one who led fans to believe that she and Will had an open marriage when she told HuffPost Live. It was then she suggested Will can do whatever he wants and so could she, so long as they would be proud of it when they look at themselves in the mirror. Additionally, according to fans, her manipulative characteristic was also on full display during the August Alsina controversy. We all seen how that turned out. During a public conversation with Will, Jada addressed the tension in their relationship, which she described as her entanglement with August. Then she revealed that they had previously separated from Will and that her relationship with August had made her marriage stronger than before. But do you think that's true? On the other hand, fans argue that Will agreed to the open marriage and brief separation because he loves Jada and does not want to lose her. And despite his dislike for the idea of an open marriage, he went through with it. Let us know in the comment what you think of this messy situation. Do you think Jada is manipulative and toxic as claimed? See you in our next video.